Alright, time now is 10:59 a.m. on July 5th. Um, yeah, we're actually 5 days away from leaving. Only five, all of a sudden. Whoa. So I slept from 3:20 till 10:30. Um, yeah, so it's like 7 hours and 10 minutes, which is not a lot, but it's enough to give me a little more energy, I guess. Um, it sucks that I still slept very late last night. I still slept at 3:20. Um, like, yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah. So, I'm gonna try to go to bed even earlier tonight, honestly. But yeah, I'm still recovering from yesterday. Yesterday was still crazy and overwhelming. Again, imagine the amount of things I could do with a 4 day pass. You know, that would be crazy. Also, um, I live so close to the Anime Expo, I could just take a bus there. I'm just a bus ride away. So, if I have a 4 day pass and my friends, I don't know, like, are not able to go every day, like, I can just take a bus there and then come back. I can go solo. In fact, it's better if I go solo because I'm really fast. I'm a fast walker. But, yeah, anyways, yeah. So today I'm going to do DIT stuff with Tova, and by that it kind of means just transferring footage from my camera to her laptop, but also just um yeah, also just um editing the documentary. So today's gonna be very important. Simultaneously, I'm gonna see if I can print out like a face, like a picture of Yago's face, because I kind of want to. And then yeah, and then that's pretty much it. Apparently, Austin also wants to pump the bike, and I don't know if I have time to do all of that. But I can achieve all of that at USC, but I just don't know if I have the time to do that. But if I can do that, that's great because Austin will can come here to pick it up. So I don't need to bring the bike all the way to Santa Monica on Sunday. But yeah, um, I'm not gonna film a YouTube video today because I have nothing to review, and I'm tired, and my room is still a mess. Like, I still haven't fully unpacked. I hopefully I receive the hammer and the screwdriver as early as I can so that I can start building the two huge pieces of furniture, which is probably gonna take even more time to build than the freaking table. So I don't look forward to that necessarily, but like I have to. Um, but yeah. Um, um, yeah. This room feels nice though. It's nice to wake up in this room. It does feel nice to wake up in this room. Um, but yeah. Um, um, so today is a DIT day. Tomorrow I'm going back to Anime Expo to cosplay gathering. Um, On the 7th, I'm going to church. On the 8th, I'm hanging out with Michelle. On the 9th, final gym. The 10th, I'm leaving. So that's the plan, right? I'm excited to buy the Criterions on the 8th. So I'm gonna actually like just go to Barnes and Noble website and pre-order them like today, and I'm excited to do that. But yeah, I'm still recovering from yesterday. I don't know, so much. Especially if I become famous, like semi-famous, and like, you know, not only do I get to meet celebrities, but like, you know, if I get to talk to them too, you know? Or like, I don't know, be a part of a group of like streamers or YouTubers and like just run into them. That would make the Anime Expo so much more fun and insane. And I really wish I could do that. But yeah, it's expensive though. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yesterday was a good taste. A good first taste of LA Anime Expo. I don't need to go to the Hong Kong one because it's just more of the same, honestly. But yeah. Yeah. I guess that's it. I guess that's all I have to say. Surprisingly, my legs right now aren't really that sore. Like 1 7 hour sleep just fixed everything. Also, after I went to the gym, my biceps and my back not even sore. I don't know why. Did I use the wrong muscle or did I not work out enough? You know, maybe a bit of both. But yeah. But yeah, it's good that I can wake up a little later tomorrow. Um, yeah. Hopefully, I get to see Yago. That would justify everything. And what else? What else? What else? What else? I don't think there's anything else for me to say. Round 4 will come to an end very soon. Yeah, I still haven't finished the fucking script because I've been so tired every single day. But I will today, I swear. And also, I didn't see Dead Ringers last night. I'm gonna watch it today, plus 3 episodes of anime if I can. Also, at some point, I want to go to Ralph's to buy alcohol spray and maybe a can of soda. Because I have a sneaky feeling that I might want to drink it at some point very soon. I don't know. No one knows.
Everything was just flooding all the time.
That's like
Even we were
worse
lucky, and this was only downstairs. Upstairs, our apartment was fine,
oh wow.
but downstairs, a hot mess.
That's actually like a nightmare.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah. And
Look
I'm
at
like,
this cozy little yellow building. That's lovely.
yeah.
And look at this prison jail cell.
Yeah, it's trying to be modern, but like
But it just looks horrible.
honestly my place right now also looks like the same. But like the inside is nice. And like there's ventilation. This is just a hot box.
A hot box.
Yeah, okay. I swear if they changed Okay. Luckily my lease hasn't ended, so
And how much is this a month?
1,200. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, someone has been here. Okay. Is this still broken? Yep, it is. Okay.
Is this your desk, or does the desk come with the place?
It comes with the place.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Bike gone. Yes.
Layden, this Cliff is like.
through his syllabus, which was pretty much just a list of rules about the class, right? And I found.
Alright, time now is 9:44 p.m. I came back home about 2 hours ago. And let's wrap up today. Holy shit, this looks so scary. Yeah, so anyways, today I went to DIT Day with Tova. It was fairly simple, but I accomplished multiple things today. So I eventually met Tova at 1, even though Tova wanted to start editing at around 11. I negotiated and said why not start at noon, and we eventually met at 1 p.m. And then it was so hot and I walked over there. It was so insanely hot that I sweat. Like when I met her, my back was completely wet. That's fucking crazy because I don't sweat all that much. But for some reason, this weather is just so hot that I just keep sweating. Even in Hong Kong, I don't sweat that much. But I sweat so much today. And then we went into USC. And entering the school took a little while because I had to do this visitor's pass thing and give that pass to Tova. But we solved that issue pretty easily. And we entered SCA, and oh my god, everything's locked. All the doors are locked, and there's nobody in here. Because summer school is over, so, like, nobody's doing anything. Like, there's barely anyone here. So I took Tova to the Annenberg School of Journalism, because it's a very fancy building with a lot of seats. The whole building is shut down. There's not a single soul in there. The lights are not on. I don't know what's happening. I know what's happening. People are gone, but like I didn't know they're going to close everything. So I was like, if we have to, we can just go to my place. But we went to SCA, and eventually I found out that she found out that there's a guy inside. And we're like, what? How? Turns out one of the doors worked. So we went in. There's AC. It was cool. And we went to the editing dungeon, and every door is locked. So we went to second floor, and then we went to third floor, and by then we finally found a good spot. We also had to go all the way back to the village a little earlier because Tova left her water bottle, and we walked all the way back. So anyways, and then at the same time, because I was really thirsty, we went to Trader Joe's and buy drinks, and I had a mango juice, and then, yeah. So by the time we settled down and were able to start to edit, it was like 2 p.m. already-ish. And we spent some time just looking at interviews and chatting. So we didn't really start actually editing until a while later. So simultaneously, something's supposed to happen today, and that is Austin wants me to sell my bike to him today. Which I thought is a good idea. Because on any other day, I'm busy. Tomorrow, I'm going back to AX. And then it's Sunday, I'm going to church, and then it's hang out with Michelle, and then it's already like the last day. So, like, today would be a good day, except I also have the DIT, the editing day with Tova. So, I asked Austin can you come later, like 6 p.m.? He called me, and he said, I can't, because my friend is coming to pick me up at 4 p.m., and we're gonna arrive at downtown LA at 4:30, and then we'll have to go back. So I'm like, okay. So literally at around maybe 3:45, I and Tova, we stopped editing, we wrapped up everything, and we left. So here's the plan. Here's the freaking plan. Now, originally my plan was that I'm going to edit with Tova. After all that, we leave. Then maybe I can go to my old apartment, grab my bike, and then come back to the USC Village and give Austin the bike. And then, while at the USC Village, I can go to FedEx and print out the Yago face. Because that's the plan. But now plans have changed. I don't want to stop editing with Tova. So I was like, Tova, do you want to come along with me? And she's like, sure. So we left prematurely, but we know we're going to go back to USC. So it's pretty complicated now. So at around 3:45, we left USC and we took a bus back to my old apartment, bus 38. And bus 38 was really unreliable, and I was scared I was going to miss it. But thank God we saw the bus and we ran towards it and we got on it right on time. We got onto bus 38, and just like the good old days, more like the bad old days, we took the bus and we went to the old place, and there's a significant difference between the neighborhood of the old place and the new place. Like, it was so bad, the old place. But yeah, we went in, and I can tell that someone's been to my room. Some things have changed. Some doors are closed and the curtains rolled up. But they haven't cleaned anything, so it's still very broken and messy. But yeah, I went in and I got the bike, and I also 2 days ago, the Chinese guy from room 1 asked me if I could take some photos of his room because he's looking to sublease his room to another person. He asked me to take some photos. Well, obviously I can't because I'm not there, but today I can, so I also did that for him today. The plants are all screwed. They're all wilted, dried up, unfortunately. But I closed the door for him. So I got the bike, and then I'm like, holy shit, wait. I don't have the helmet and the bike chain key. So I'm like, well, what do we do now? And I thought, well, why not just walk to my new place? It's like a 13-minute walk. Thank God I live really close. Otherwise, we would just die. It was so hot. It was so sweaty. And I literally just rode, like, I walked with my bike. And with Tova, and she came to my new place. And she came in. So this is actually, and it's very interesting. This is the first visitor of this place that I've brought. It's interesting because not a lot of people get to go to my apartment. Like back in the one in Sawtell, only so few people have visited it. Like Retablo has visited it. Potter, Zara, 3 people from very different environments. Potter and Zara are both Hong Kongers, granted, but So I don't know. But anyways, yeah, and then Evelyn and Jonathan have been to the old spot that I just left. But yeah, anyways, I brought Tova in here. She sat down for a little bit, and we had a little time. I was really scared that I was gonna lose the bike chain key. I checked my pencil case. I removed everything out of my pencil case, and I couldn't find it. But thank God it's in this section in my old broken backpack. Unfortunately, it's broken. So thank God I found it. Everything worked out fine. I got the helmet. I got everything. I gave it to Austin. And then I had even some time to show off my Blu-rays to Tova. So that's pretty cool. Explaining Blu-rays to someone is just really fun. Like, I really like doing that. But anyways, At around 4:45-ish, Austin finally came, and he's like, "Hey, I'm here." So I took the bike out and everything. I saw him, and I saw his friend, who is this Latino guy who I've seen before, actually. He's like, "Oh, I've seen you before." And I'm like, "Yeah, from Cliff's party." So we did the transaction. He's like, "Oh, no, it is perfect." He gave me $90 over Zelle. Everything went really smoothly, and they left, and it's a done deal. So I managed to sell my bike, finally. After buying the bike back in maybe July last year. Oh my god, it's been a whole year since I've had the bike, but it feels like very brief because I haven't used it much, but I really transported the bike from around USC to my home in Sawtell to the dirty Airbnb to the public storage to the old place and then to the new place just to give it to Austin and bring it back to Santa Monica. It's a crazy chain of events. Back and forth between Santa Monica and downtown LA. So I finally got rid of the bike and I gained $90. But the whole ordeal with me buying the bike for $100 and then selling it for $90, which means that I've lost $10. But you know what? It's whatever. It's fine. But yeah, so with that $90, I'm even more confident buying Criterions. And then yeah, and then what else? So after that, me and Tova, we walked a little bit and then took a bus, a very short bus ride, back to USC, back to SCA, back to third floor, back to the exact same spot, and we continue editing. And we actually did a lot. So at that point, it was like 5-ish, and then from 5 till 7, we continue editing. And it was really... Yeah, while we took our time to edit, but it was crazy because creative sparks are coming out. Like, we had really good creative chemistry. Like, because I and Tova were talking about background music, and I was like, I'm going to go classical. And then I recommended, like, Tchaikovsky, because I showed off my playlist to her, a playlist for the documentary. And she's like, "Oh, how about Debussy?" You know, and she also knows a little bit about classical music, apparently. And then I told her, "Oh, how about Bach?" You know. And then she's like, "Oh, speaking of Bach, maybe you should do the..." And then we talked about editing and, like, how to make it look interesting. We picked different interviews, we picked different footage, and it all comes together pretty neatly. And it was, like, genuinely great. Even though at the end of the day, we're done at, like, 2-minute 30-second mark, or 2.5 minutes of the documentary. And, like, the documentary is supposed to be, like, an hour long. Like, I and her discussed, and we're like, okay, let's make it an hour long. But still, it's still some progress, even though we still have a lot to cover. But it's still some progress. Yeah, this is genuinely really good, really exciting stuff. It's finally happening, and it's crazy. This grassroots documentary... This reaction to Crucchio's Iron Fist, this is actually happening. Oh, before the final edits, I went to the FedEx office and printed this out for 81 cents. It was very easy and happened very smoothly, which is great. Yeah, and then at around 7, she's like, "I gotta go home," and I'm like, "Yeah." So I walk back home again. So, yeah. It's fine though. My legs are tired, but it's fine. Came back, took a shower, and here I am. I hate that nowadays every time I go out, I need to take a shower because I just keep sweating every time I go out. Actually, I think one of the reasons why I keep sweating is because the weather's dry. Like, if it's like wet hot, I sweat less, obviously. But yeah, dry heat makes me sweat way more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm excited to go back to Anime Expo tomorrow. It feels weird because I'm going just for Hololive, but then, like, come on, bro. Back in 2020, or was it 2021? I went all the way to Causeway Bay just to take a photo with the Coco billboard. You know, this is just that. So, I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm really excited. I'm still processing Anime Expo. It's such a huge fever dream. even though I did meet like even though I didn't meet too many celebrities, as in like Joey the Anime Man, and I couldn't meet Yuasaka Sumire, I couldn't meet Miyano Mamoru, I couldn't meet other cosplayers, but I still managed to meet a couple people that I kind of know about. But it's just the whole community and the sense of like the people who are going to be here, the amount of guests who are going to be here, and the amount of things that's going to happen in this expo. It's just really crazy, and it just feels surreal that I was there, you know. I can't wait for Cannes Film Festival. Again, I'm not sure if I'm able to even go, but if I can go, it's crazy because like my life revolves around film. Like Anime Expo is great, but like a film festival, like something as big as Cannes, is going to, like, it's going to feel like a fever dream. Like I can't wait for Cannes to be like the craziest summer of my life, not because of, you know, crazy summer things, but just because of movies. Like getting to see directors I really admire in person, getting to meet other film people, maybe meet directors. That would be crazy. I don't know. I just really, really want to go to Cannes, so I might. But yeah, I think that's it. There's still so much to do. So again, tomorrow I'm going back to Anime Expo. Right after that, I may go to Ralph's just for a bottle of soda, toilet paper, and alcohol spray. And that's it. And an alcohol wipe, actually, because I'm going to bring one back to Hong Kong, and then, yeah. And I'm already running out right now. Church on Sunday. After that, I can go home and I can take a nap. So that's good. Monday is going to be huge. I'm going to have a hangout with Michelle. I'm going to pick up Criterions. And then final day is gym. And then on the 10th I leave. So this is also I got like is that a mosquito bite? Can't even show it on camera. It was like I don't know. But yeah, I think it's all right. I'm gonna go cook dinner now because I'm kind of starving. It's like 10, so that's what I need to eat. Fuck, I still have to build the furniture. I don't know when the screwdrivers will arrive, but like, I can't pack unless I've put down all my furniture and unless I've completely unpacked. I still have boxes outside, downstairs, unpacked, with like books and shit. I probably won't need them to bring back to Hong Kong, but there's also the big blue bag, and there's stuff inside. Like, I haven't fully unpacked, so, and I can't unpack until I've built the drawer and the shelf. And I can't do that until I get the screwdriver and the hammer. And I don't know when's that arriving. Hopefully tomorrow. If it arrives tomorrow afternoon, then tomorrow night I'll start building the shelf. But yeah. And definitely have to finish the script today. Okay, arriving tomorrow night. It's fine. There's enough time. Okay, what am I gonna eat now? So I originally planned to have like pork belly and stuff for today lunch, but I had like half a box of macaroni for lunch and that's it. And I was starving. So I'm gonna have to eat a little bit more for dinner tonight. I am thinking what's on the menu? What's on my menu? Right. Shoot. Right, so July 5th dinner, fried chicken, pasta, lettuce. More pasta. I just had macaroni. It's fine. Yeah. I already had fried chicken yesterday. Maybe I'll just do like, yeah, maybe I'll just do one piece of fried chicken breasts, and then I'll do like a bunch of pork belly because I do need to finish that pork belly. Yeah. But yeah, I'm feeling good though. Man, the Anime Expo. Still processing it. Whew. Definitely a highlight of the year for me. Definitely. I wouldn't call it like a happy day. Oh my god, is that silverfish? In this building? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna kill it. Fuck, so much shit on the way. Nope. Okay. Fuck. How? Is this new? Ah! It's dead. Alright, time now is 12:02 afternoon on July 6th. We are 4 days away from leaving. Yeah, I slept from 4:50 to 12 just now. Yeah, slept very late, unfortunately, and was not very productive. Once again, I did not write the script. I did not edit the college video. I don't know why. I didn't do much last night. After going back home, maybe I'm just too tired, but I just sit down and I just don't want to do anything. Even I painfully finished the movie Dead Ringers, but even so, I kept falling asleep while watching it. Yeah. So, yeah, 7 hours. Not too terrible, but not great either. And, yeah, tomorrow, 2 days later, 3 days later, I can't wake up naturally at all. Like, I can't. I have places to be every single day. So, yeah, and I think I woke up like 5 times just now. At least. At around 10 a.m., I heard like footsteps outside, and I'm like, what? Turns out it's like, there's a tour. There's a tour going on, like an apartment tour going on outside. And I was like, oh man, because I thought no one's gonna come. And downstairs right now, it's a little messy, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, today I'm waking up a little early because at 4 I need to be at Anime Expo to be at the cosplay gathering for Hololive. It's a little dumb, but at the same time, I kind of want to do it because I don't want to miss out if Yago himself shows up. So I'm going to cosplay a little bit, just tiny bit, and it's going to be fun. Yeah, and before that, I'm going to try to film a YouTube video. My big table is a humongous mess right now, so I don't know how am I going to do it, but I need to somehow do it. I'm going to film a YouTube video, an album review before I leave. Also last night I found out that there was a woman who I passed by during the Anime Expo, and I was like, oh, she looked like Shibuya Kaho. I checked her stream on Twitch. Turns out it is her. My eyes did not fool me. So, again, another missed opportunity. I'm a little bit upset that I didn't go up to her and ask her for a selfie. You know, I should have done this. If someone looks like someone I know, I should just go up to them and ask them if you're that someone. It's a little cringe, but I feel like, especially at the Anime Expo, you kind of have to. I don't know why my brain resorted to, oh, it's just a lookalike. It's not that someone, even though it makes perfect sense that it's that someone. Yeah. Oh well. Hopefully I get to take a photo with her next year, you know. If I do go to the Anime Expo next year. A lot of places to go next year, huh? I want to go to Cannes, and then after that, it's gonna be like a bit of a Europe trip, I guess, with Italy and Greece maybe. And then after that, I come back, and then maybe I get to go to Anime Expo. Or no, maybe after that, I go directly back to Hong Kong. Or I come back, and then I go directly back to Hong Kong. And I also kind of want to go to Japan too, so. Fuck, I don't know. So, yeah, lots of places to go. My hair, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I have to finish the script today. I promise, okay? Today's the day. When I take the bus to the Anime Expo, I'm writing it. It's one more scene and then I'm done. One more scene. One more scene in The World Is Not Enough. One more scene in Violent Femme. I can knock out both scripts. And hopefully I sleep earlier tonight. I'm thinking 3:30. If I sleep 5 hours, and then wake up tomorrow for church, it's not that bad. 5 hours is not bad. That's better than like 1 hour. Last time I went to church, I slept for like 1 hour, and it was like painful. Literally. Goddamn. Yeah. Not much else. I'm gonna go to Anime Expo. I'm gonna come back, change my clothes, go out again, go to Ralph's, come back. Yeah, I need to go to Ralph's to get like alcohol wipes and alcohol spray because I need that shit when I build my shelf, which I'm going to do tonight. And then, yeah, because the screwdriver and the hammers are arriving tonight. And then tomorrow, church in the morning. In the afternoon, I'm going to spend some time building the drawer, which is probably going to take me a million years given how complicated drawers are. But hopefully everything works out. And yeah. I dreamed that there are giant flies in this room. Because somebody threw some trash in here. Like my dad visited here and like somebody, I don't know, threw a box of salad in here. Like an unfinished box of salad and attracted some flies. Yeah. Also, I gotta go to Barnes & Noble website and purchase some Criterions. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle was talking to me about how she met this guy who's only 20 years old, but he's crazy, very promiscuous, snorted cocaine from a woman's boobs, and had sex with 3 girls in one day. And then there's me, who's never held a girl's hand romantically. And then there's Michelle, too, who had never held a boy's hands romantically. So, you know, you're either a nerd or a fuckboy in this world. Oh my god.
Justin, put it down. Everybody up. Everybody up. Up and
No fucking way.
I am taking a selfie. Look at this crowd.
record. I think it's very important to get this way. Record. All right. You know what? Hands are doing this stuff. Please. Oh, yeah. Definitely a lot of consequences this time.
Oh, it's that one Korean guy from that one Korean streamer. Yeah. Where's Yago? Okay, so that was pretty fun. Oh, what the fuck is this Roblox card? Okay, no, anyways, that was really fun. I got to see Yago in the flesh, so that's crazy. Wish I could have seen him like up close and like take a photo with him, but can't ask for too much. I'm gonna go home now. This is where my Anime Expo 2024 adventure ends. Alright, just got back from Ralph's. This one I got. Lysol alcohol spray, alcohol wipes, Coca-Cola bottle, clothes washing juice, toilet paper. Final Ralph's, round 4. Let's go, guys. All right, time now is 8:55 p.m. I just took a shower, as you can probably tell, and I'm just gonna wrap up today right here, right now. Today was a day. Today was definitely a day. And not a bad day at all. In fact, pretty good. I woke up and I was right on time. To the Anime Expo, to the Hololive Cosplay Gathering meetup. I was there, and thankfully that meetup spot is like 1 block closer to my place than the actual Anime Expo entrance, because the expo is so freaking large. And I went there, and boom, I was there. I could immediately tell, and it's actually kind of crazy. When I went to Anime Expo, it's cool that everyone there are anime fans. Weebs and Japanophiles, to a certain degree, otakus. But in here, it's even more niche. It's Hololive only, and so whatever everyone's saying or joking about, like, I will understand the reference. And it was a lot of people, and there's a lot of stinky body odor, as expected. But it was genuinely fun. Like, I just looked around and I walked around with my suit on and my printed Yago mask, paper stuck onto a face mask. It's such a simple mask, but like, I just held onto it and I looked around, and it was nice. And then they started asking people to take group photos with a giant Yago head on the stairs, and it was like generation by generation for the VTubers, including the staff. So when they called out the staff, I wanted to go out, but then I realized that only one person cosplayed as A-chan and only one person cosplayed as Yago, and it was just 2 people, so I don't want to just step in and stand out with my shitty cosplay. But eventually, I see one of the staff, he's Japanese, walk up to the main organizer of the event, or like the host of the event, who is this bald guy with sunglasses, and they were like whispering to each other, and at that moment I was like, holy shit, Yago himself will show up. And he did. And for some reason at that point, maybe it's the heat, maybe it's because I've been tired lately, but like I was almost shaking with like excitement. I was like a little trembly. I don't know why. Like, even though, like, I don't know, arguably meeting a voice actor for ReZero is like a bigger deal, this one got me really, like, almost a little nervous. And then from a far distance, Yago actually showed up. So when Yago showed up, the host was like, everyone, every cosplayer from every generation, go up. And I thought to myself, oh my god, we're taking the Yago pick. So I went up, and I was there in the crowd. And then Yago showed up. Everyone chanted, Yago, Yago, Yago. And then Yago went in front, and we all took a couple photos, and then he just left. Unfortunately, we didn't have any autograph signing sessions. We didn't have any meet and greets. Because I think Hololive is too big to a point where a meet and greet session is just like pure chaos. Like, he could still do it last year, he can't do it this year, which I understand, but I really wish I could like see him in person and like say thank you to him or whatever. But yeah, this is monumental. This is crazy. And then after he left, I stayed for about an hour. People continued taking photos, acting as if that didn't just freaking happen. But I was really pleased, and then I left at around 5 p.m. I took a bus back home. Thankfully, I didn't need to pay for both my bus rides. And I took a bus, and then I walked back home, some 15-some minutes, and I was really sweaty. But yeah, that was crazy, and that was surreal. Like, after I returned home, I'm once again in my solitude, once again alone, and it's like a huge contrast. It's like getting whiplash, but also it's, I don't know, it's just got, I have this feeling of like, you know, the kind of feeling you get when like, after you leave Disneyland as a kid and you just feel, oh man, I'm leaving, this is the end. You feel a little bad because it just ended. And that's how I feel. It's like, you know, it's great, but it's also bittersweet. It's like, I don't know, it's like a fever dream. It's like at the end of the fever dream, and you want more, but you know it has to end. And so this is kind of how I feel. And it's crazy because I didn't have a 4-day pass. I only have like went one day, and then today is more of like a small encore. But like, yeah, but this is already like a lot for me. Like, I already took a photo with like a lewd cosplayer. I walked past an ex-Japanese porn star, now Twitch streamer Shibuya Kaho. I got my ReZero poster signed. I got to just be around tons of anime fans and like see Yago in the flesh. Like, this is crazy to me. This is crazy. This is like way more than what the Hong Kong Anime Expo can offer. I don't know any of the cosplayers in Hong Kong Anime Expo. I know the animes, but like there aren't really any like big guests as of now. I guess maybe they'll start announcing voice actors to come on, who knows. But like, I don't know, I don't think I've ever felt this much like, oh my god, I'm involved in something and then now I'm leaving kind of feeling. Like, even the Hong Kong Asian Film Festival last year, that was really great. I got to see 3 1 Korean, 2 Japanese filmmakers that I look up to, but I don't know, this felt more like a huge event for me. So I don't know, I'm feeling a little bittersweetness, and I don't really know how to adjust to back to my normal daily life. Like, back in the days of like, I don't know, May, and back in early June when I was like alone all the time, and I'm alone in my own world, and I just edit videos and listen to music every day, and I would be moody. But now I'm just like out there, and so many things are happening, and it's so colorful, and suddenly I'm in the real world and I'm not in my own world, and now I'm back to being in my own world. So I don't know, it's just something jarring about it. Yeah, anyways, so there we go. There it ends. Again, like after leaving, my only huge thought is like, this doesn't really matter that much had I seen or not seen Yago in person, or had I seen or not seen any of these celebrities in person. It wouldn't have mattered that much, to be honest. They wouldn't remember me, and this wouldn't really benefit me. It's just cool to see someone famous and someone that I look up to. However, it'll only be worthwhile if I myself become famous and I myself make a difference in this industry, like film or maybe anime, and like if I get to meet these celebrities and then they acknowledge me, then that will make a difference. So I don't know. I hope some years down the road I do become like semi-famous or something like that. Like, but anyways, I after returning home from that, I like walked around downstairs, just thinking to myself because I really need time to process it. But instead of taking a shower, I changed my clothes. I went out to Ralph's, came back very fast, and I got most of what I need. I got all of what I need. Also, my hammer and screwdrivers have just arrived, so I can start assembling my table early. Even though it's not early, it's like 9 right now, and I have to eat dinner and etc. etc. But yeah. And then yeah, and then aside from that, not much else. I did film a YouTube video this morning, and that was great. That I filmed something, but it was annoying as fuck. Like moving this table out, somehow connecting this lamp to the outlet behind this cabinet is so sloppy, and I keep hitting things. Like the table hit the Crocs, and this side of the table hit my backpack, and I realized that I actually don't have a lot of space here. Somehow this room feels really small to me. I don't know how, but it feels really small. So I don't know. I hope things change, and like, I don't know. I hope a shelf and a drawer would make a difference. If I can place things on top of the drawer and on top of the shelf, and then also in front on the ground at the same time, and then inside the shelf and the drawer, that would give me a lot more surface area to work with. But even so, I don't know what's up with this table thing. It's really big. It's a really big table, and I gotta move my backpack somewhere. I gotta move my Crocs somewhere, maybe. I gotta move this cabinet somewhere, because I can't just keep pulling my cabinet backwards whenever I need to film something. I don't know, but I'm gonna do the shelf tonight. Hopefully everything works out. I'm gonna edit a college update video. I'm gonna cook dinner. I'm gonna edit an album review. I'm gonna watch a movie. Hopefully have time for a couple of anime episodes, but I highly doubt it. Tomorrow I'm going to church. Afternoon is home all day. I'm gonna settle down. Finally just rest and build my drawer. On the 8th is a big day. I don't think Michelle is gonna drive on the 8th. So instead of the whole idyllic having lunch at the Grove and then having dinner and then yada yada, having lunch at a Persian restaurant and then having dinner at a Cantonese restaurant, yada yada, we're just gonna do a Grove hangout where we go to the Grove, I pick up my Criterions, we walk around and talk and call it a day. Which is not bad. In fact, very exciting, but it's just, you know. And then yeah, I guess that's it. And then on the 10th I leave. On the 9th I go to the gym one last time. On the 10th I leave. And that's it. That's it for round 4. Thus round 4 concludes. I don't know. I was really happy in the Anime Expo, but this makes me begin again. I'm like a very thinking kind of person, but like this makes me start to think what makes me happy. You know, if I go to USC and I just meet everyday people and like I just interact with people and be normal, it's like I'm grasping water in the middle of a desert for happiness. You know, I don't know, but I do feel like that. Also, I did write a script. The script. I haven't finished it, but I'm so close. I'll finish it by tonight. So that's great. and I'm starving right now, so yeah. The moment I put up my phone, the fireworks stops. Okay. Okay, I just got my hammer and screwdriver set. And I guess I'll be spending a good amount of time building my shelf with hammers and screwdrivers. First step is the C bar. 4 times 2 and 2 times 2. So 4 is this, and 2 is this. So I guess I'll just hammer it down here, I guess. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. And then I'll stick it onto B. I want to know how far apart these two should be, but I guess it doesn't really matter because all it's doing is to support B. I guess? Like, I don't know. So B is right here. So this board is C. So all C is doing is to support B, I guess. Oh my god, okay. Fucking hell. So first of all, this side doesn't work. I tried to hammer on this side. Doesn't work. Obviously this is the softer side, so it worked. I tried to hammer down a hole by putting a nail here and then sort of just doing this. And then I checked and I'm like, there's also a hole here. Oh, maybe. And then I checked here. It's difficult to tell, but there's a hole here. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the hole that I'm supposed to drill into. Okay. Here we go. Okay. It's been nearly 2 hours, but I think I got it. I think I freaking got it. Not that tall, actually. I don't know how much I can put up here, but it's also not that bad, I guess. Time now is 2:16. Major freaking breakthrough. I managed to fit the shelf here, and I placed all the Blu-rays, not all, but most of them, most Blu-rays and most books and mangas over here. And it fit very snugly. This is actually way smaller and way lighter than I thought it is. A little bit lighter. But the issue is that this isn't big enough for me to fit another box on top. So this poses another huge issue. Also, my feet is hurting because of the closet fucking door. So this poses another issue. Is I have 2 more cardboard boxes. I can't fit any on top. There's a little space, but it's not enough for a whole box. There's obviously not enough space here, and this is not good because I'm fitting my drawer here, so there's literally nothing I can do. So I've been brainstorming. What if I move this cabinet up? It's not going to help. It's still just a little space. So my final plan is I'm going to, since this box here, despite its largeness, is actually really empty. So one of the boxes, I'm going to take everything out, put some in here, and put some in the blue bag, which is downstairs, and then fit the blue bag up there. The other box, I'm going to completely dismantle, meaning everything I'm going to pull out and I'm going to fit it in drawers, under the bed, whatever. I'm going to completely dismantle. So both of these boxes I will not need anymore. And I'm just going to throw the blue bag up there. I'm not going to use the blue bag that much anyways because it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, and then this is still kind of a mess. But I'm sure I can fit more stuff under the bed if I move some stuff over. Like if I move the gray luggage a little bit more, I believe I can fit even more stuff under the bed. I just need to think. So drawer here, and that's gonna fix many things. That's gonna fix the clothing issue. That's gonna fix the documents issue. And then blue bag up there, and then my cardboard boxes. I'm gonna try to slide it behind the closet. So that's the plan. Fuck. Fucking hell. 4:30 a.m. Fucking hell. I was hearing noises and I'm like, okay. Can't believe they're here too. Holy fuck, I can't see anything. My hair. Jesus Christ. Fuck off. No, don't die on my backpack. Where did you come from? Did you come from my old place? It's dead? Oh, fucking hell. I can't fucking see anything. My hair. Jesus fucking Christ. It's 4:30 a.m. I suddenly hear sounds again. There's a giant cockroach that can fucking fly. And it landed right here. Holy shit. I can't fucking sleep. I just can't. The bugs, they keep coming. Okay, hopefully I can drown it. Fucking hell. On my camera bag. Fuck me. It's 4:35 a.m. in the morning. Still alive. Still fucking alive. Holy shit. How did it get in? How did it get in? I can't kill with one hand. Fuck. This is a weak water bottle. Whatever! Shit, I told you it's a weak water bottle. I fucking told you. The water bottle does nothing. The water bottle does fucking nothing. Fuck. I'll use this because I've killed a cockroach with this before. It's not great, but... There we... Oh, Jesus, it survived, did it? Alright, time now is 8:16 on July 7th. Yeah, usually I film these videos right after I wake up, but I forgot. I just went to the bathroom and brushed my teeth, so I'm back in bed now. Oh, and the AC just turned back on. Of course. Now is the time after I wake up. So yeah, I slept from 3:40 to 8. Fuck me. I could have fallen asleep like maybe 20 something minutes earlier, but last night I was attacked by not one but two cockroaches. Which is fucked up because I just came from my old place, and my old place has like major pest issues, and I came here primarily because I wanted to escape from the pests. But maybe I just can never escape from it. Maybe it'll forever haunt me for the rest of my life, which is so messed up. I hope this is like a one-off problem. I hope this is like a problem only because it's like a summer thing. I hope this never fucking happens. Cause like holy fuck. Is it the food? Maybe it's the snacks. Maybe I shouldn't have put them here. Maybe I should have like I'm gonna buy like a big plastic box or something and just put all the snacks in there. Like maybe that's it. I don't know. But yeah. I don't think it's like I don't think it's I don't think I brought cockroaches over from my old place. Because the flying one, that one's new. I've never seen something like that. I don't know how. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Because that's so fucked up. I had such a huge scare last night. Flying is like a whole next level of scary. So yeah, obviously, once again, I want to go to the church, I want to sleep early, and I don't sleep early. Yeah, not 3:40 a.m., 4:40 a.m. I slept from 4:40 a.m. to 8 a.m., which is less than 4 hours. So I am wide fucking awake right now. I feel so rejuvenated. Oh my god. So yeah, after I come back home, after church, I may actually just go back to bed. I might as well, because, yeah. I also built the bookcase, built the bookshelf, which is not as difficult as I thought it would be. The steps are actually pretty simple. And on the manual it says it's gonna take me half an hour, and it took me 2 hours to build it. The manual recommends 2 people. I built it all by myself. With a hammer and a screwdriver. So yeah, I mean, this is great. But yeah, today afternoon after I come back, there will be a lot to do. I'll build a drawer, and I'll also do the laundry. I hate that I have to do the laundry more frequently now because I keep sweating. So I keep changing into new clothes. But yeah, it's great that I have a bookshelf now. It's really cool. And yeah, 3 days away. I'm 3 days away from leaving, so that's great. I'm so fucking tired right now. I'm definitely going to fall asleep in the sermon later. Also, I forgot to charge my phone, so it's at 50 something percent right now, so that's great. Fuck. I was too scared to charge my phone. Everything was fucked up last night. Yeah. Cause like sometimes I hear rustling noises and I'm like, there's no way there's a person in this apartment right now. Is it like natural? Like objects are natural in making these noises? And then I'm like, there's no way. And I think to myself, what if it's like an insect? And then I check it out and turns out it is a fucking insect. Alright, time now is 9:17 p.m. on July 7th. Oh shit, it's Natalie's birthday. It's the 8th in Hong Kong right now. Shout out to Natalie. I'm gonna say happy birthday to her on WhatsApp. Haven't spoken to her in half a year. I think that's a record. I don't know actually. Is that a record? Is that not? I think at some point I didn't speak to her for 9 months. Or didn't see her for 9 months, but didn't speak to her in 4 months. I don't know. I'm gonna say happy birthday to her. Anyways, I am starving right now, so this is gonna be quick. I woke up extremely early today. After 3.5 hours-ish of sleep, went to church. And it's gonna be my last time going to church around 4, and hopefully the next time will be a long, long time later because it's truly not interesting at all, like church. The only reason why I'm going there is for the community and for the people. But yeah, I went there. The church teacher picked me up, drove me there. I arrived. I sat down for the sermon, and I know for a freaking fact that I'll fall asleep because I haven't had good sleep in the last few days, and I'm really tired. It's definitely like I'm definitely going to fall asleep. So I sat at the very back, and somehow a lot of people started sitting at the back, including people who know me. So I'm like, fuck, I can't fall asleep then. But I eventually did fall asleep multiple times. Yeah. But I really tried my best. I tried to like fall asleep, but like do this, like half asleep, so that I can still sort of understand what's going on. But yeah, there are a couple times where I actually like moved. So yeah, afterwards, it was really awkward, and around that time I had a little stomach issue, like as expected though. I don't know, I usually when I don't have enough sleep, I get stomach aches. It's more common, you know. So I had a little stomach issue and things were awkward, but I crossed the road and went to the Bible study class, and it was pretty fast and it was pretty simple and easygoing today because the church teacher was teaching the class today, and it's fairly simple. It's actually crazy because last time I went to church it was late May, I believe, and at the time, everyone's sort of gone. Everyone sort of left. Like most people I know have left and gone to like a camp. And then before that, I believe it's like March before that. So for a lot of people, it's been like 4 months since they've seen me, and a lot of people think I went back to Hong Kong again, you know. It's funny because I don't show up often, and then the next time I go back might be October or something. Like, I'm just gonna go to church like 4 times a month or so, 4 times a year or something. But anyways, yeah. Bible study happened really fast. Got to eat some candy and some biscuits. And then afterwards we left, and everyone went to a Korean restaurant. It's a Yinjo Gukbap, Sinju Gukbap, something like that. It's in Koreatown. I've been to that place before. It's that really authentic Korean place, and the food is amazing, even though I know I'm not going to digest any of them because I have a stomachache. But I sat down and I talked to people, and apparently because I'm really distant from this group of people, a lot of them don't even know I'm studying in film, let alone studying in USC. So some people are like, "Oh, you study in USC? What are you majoring in?" So it's actually really interesting that people don't actually even know me all that well. Like, even before, I think, oh yeah, today we talked about siblings, and I told people, "Oh, I have a brother," and people were like, "What?" Like earlier, like last time I saw Michelle, I told her I have a brother, and she's like, "What? You never told me?" And I'm like, "Really?" I swear I did tell her, but I don't know. I guess I just never really told people that I have a brother. But I radiate only child energy because I'm like quirky and innocent, but like I do have a younger brother. But I'm also kind of distant from my brother, so I don't feel like an older brother, but I am an older brother. Anyways, I came home. The elder sister of the siblings drove me home, and I went to the bathroom, I took a shower, and I went back to bed. And I actually had a pretty good sleep for about 1.5 hours. I woke up and I went back to bed for a half more hour. I woke up naturally, thank God. If I had continued to sleep, I may as well like sleep all night and not wake up forever. But thankfully, I did wake up at around 6:30, and then I realized I have a lot to do. I actually have shit tons of things to do tonight, so that's why I'm trying my best to speak as fast as possible. So I finished watching Love Lies Bleeding. I just filmed a movie review. I need to do the laundry, but after the laundry, I need a place to put down my stuff, my clothes. So I need to build a drawer first before finishing the laundry. See, this is where everything sort of like comes in and gets complicated. And then, so I need to build my drawer. So I'm gonna make dinner now, which is gonna be rice, cabbage and mushrooms, pork belly, kimchi, tofu. It's a feast. Interesting, kimchi and tofu. I just had kimchi earlier this lunch, but it's okay. And then aside from that, I have 2 reviews to edit. An album review from yesterday that I didn't have time to edit, and then today, just now, a movie review. And then I'll watch 3, hopefully 4 episodes of anime, and then I'll go to bed. And then tomorrow, there's a hangout with Michelle, my last great hangout. And then tomorrow night, I need to start packing because I'm going back to Hong Kong. This is really weird because usually before going back to Hong Kong, like whether it be the end of round 1, the end of round 2, or the end of round 3, it usually has this feeling of things ending. It's like, oh my god, this is the end of a time, of an era, and I'm packing things up. But it doesn't feel like that right now because I feel like it's been ending since before I went to Seattle. Like before I left to Seattle, I already started to have that like ending feeling. So right now I'm still very cozy in my own room right here, and packing is very much a nuisance, but I can do it. Like, I'm not that scared to do it now because I just packed like twice in a row to Seattle, and then I came back, and then I had to pack even more to move. So I've been packing non-stop. So for me, I'm in like a, strike while the iron is hot. So strike me when my packing game is hot. So I can pack pretty fast and pretty efficiently right now, even though I literally unpacked everything in this apartment. But I feel like I can pack pretty fast and efficiently if I want to. Also, it's fucking great that I can just leave shit in my room, and I don't have to bring them all back to Hong Kong or shove them into public storage or anything like that. I think it's great. I think it's fucking fantastic because I'm sick of doing that. I really think staying here for like the next 3, 4, maybe even 5 years would be ideal. This feels like the right place to me. There are still some frustrating things. So the cockroaches last night, or more like this morning, I think it's a seasonal thing. Hopefully this will pass. When we went to the Korean restaurant, there were like a lot of moths and flies. But hopefully it'll pass. It's definitely better than the old place where generations of cockroaches live at the kitchen. But yeah, definitely not a fan of the whole cockroach situation. Ow. Also, yeah, hopefully the drawer is not that difficult because it's a much more complicated piece of furniture than the fucking bookshelf, and it's heavier too. But I looked at the manual and it seems like it's not as complicated as I thought. It's just 3 metal frames, 2 boards up and bottom, and then I just slide 8 drawers in, or I think 6 drawers. I think it's 8. It's 8. So with 8 drawers, I think I'm gonna spend maybe 3 of them putting down my documents and papers and whatnot. Also, I have to continue unpacking, which is probably going to take at least a couple hours. So yeah, lots of things to do. I'm going to buy more Criterions. Going to pre-order the Criterions tonight. Actually, really excited about that. And yeah, super excited about the Criterions. Oh, and tomorrow morning I need to do an album review too. Fuck. And then tomorrow night I need to watch I Saw the TV Glow. And I gotta really start packing. Lots of things to do. And then on the 9th I go to the gym. On the 10th I leave. I don't think Elin is going to have the time to give me back the Buddha, but that's okay. I don't know where to fit the Buddha anyways. Yeah. But yeah, like, trying to connect my lamp to this plug is a pain in the ass because it's like I have to swerve my hand in. It's just really annoying. So I'm gonna clear the food area and just stack 2 cabinets on top of each other. And there's a little empty space here. That's where I'm gonna stash some of my stuff from the box. Same with here. Like, there's a little gap here. Let's make use of as much space as possible, okay? In order to make it work. Same with here. There's a little gap here and a little gap here. I will lay out everything as much as I can with my inside my boxes so that I can clear up all my boxes. So that's the plan. Lunch now. Bye-bye. All right, building my wardrobe right now. My drawer. Step 1 is attach 2 E-bars onto an A-frame, which is what I did. A-frame is this one. Not really exactly an A-frame. I need to attach, I'm going to attach B later, attach C, and then this wood. That's step 2. Honestly, not too complicated. Alright, this is actually relatively easy. I just put this 2 bars, boom, boom. I got the wooden top over there, and now I just need to fix these, I guess, legs. Okay, fuck. I need both hands for this, I believe. Oh, okay. I got it. I got this. Boom. Okay, and then let's just fit this into here. Slide it in. There we go. All 8 of the drawers done. This is actually not as difficult as I thought it would be, really. So I just made a fatal mistake. I was trying to slide my drawer in, slide it in. Oh my god. This frame is in reverse. So now I need to remove this wooden thing, untie these, and then flip the whole thing again. Fuck. Hopefully it's easy. Okay, guys. Perfectly fits. Now I know I can't really open this. I kind of see this coming, but it's fine because I can open this and I can still access the clothes. Oh. But yeah, this is fucking great. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is great. You have no idea how much 8 compartments plus a flat surface can hold. Like, this can hold so much stuff. I can put so much stuff inside. It's not even kidding. Also, I moved all of my bags into under my bed. It's actually insane how much I fit. How much I fit inside. It's actually amazing. Yeah. Fuck. I gotta do the laundry now, I guess. Yeah. Holy shit. It's 2:16 a.m. I just spent like 2 hours or like 1.5 hours finalizing my room. I got the drawer here. Every single drawer is now completely full. Got t-shirts. We got undershirts and like other comfortable clothes, like this one where I would usually wear at home. We got long sleeve shirts. Okay, see, this is already fucking full. Long sleeved. This is a document, stuff that I would use. This is pajamas, actually, and other plastic bags. This is miscellaneous stuff. Some pants, some clothes. They're thick. More shorts. And then finally, this is this is actually all of the books and documents from box B. So that's actually kind of impressive. I hope this thing doesn't fall, but yeah. So now the closet is much emptier. Much emptier. This slot completely empty for shoes. I'm leaving a little space here for pants. Everything up above is for jackets. What else? Doing the laundry. Right, so I stacked both cabinets on top. It was very successful. And I moved all the food items to the top of the cabinet, which is great. A little more space. Even some extra space over there. Got some extra space over here. I didn't put anything here because I realize it's a pain in the ass if I have to unplug anything, bring out the blue luggage. So that's fine. So now I have a little space here. It's like okay. Like I have my red cloth medicine bag here. But the real star of the show is this and the blue bag. Holy fucking balls. When I pushed this box up here, I was like screeching and yelling. I filled this box up to the brim. And it's really fucking heavy. The blue one is not heavy, but throwing it up there is very difficult because I don't have a chair and I have to yoink it up there, and I got my clothes and my arms all dirty and fucked up, and I had to move this table and move the bookcase so that I can stand in this position and then use my hand to drag the bag over bit by bit, push here bit by bit, drag, push and drag until the blue bag goes up. So now these two boxes plus the blue bag completely concealed. I don't think I'll need to open any of these again in the next few years. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, a lot of stuff is under the bed, but it all kind of works out. You know what? Instant ramen, you go here. Oil, you know what? You go here as well. Same with the salt. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. I think this is pretty good.